Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Wednesday, January 13. This is Texan TV News from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Welcome back. I'm Alejandra Arreguin. Today's top stories are brought to you from the Associated Press, Tarleton State University, Stephenville Empire-Tribune, and weather.com. These are today's top stories. In campus news, this April, Tarleton State University will participate in a school-wide service day. Because service is one of Tarleton's core values, on April 7th, all classes will be canceled and all students will be expected to participate in service activities throughout the community. Students are challenged to take part in their community, address a community need, and connect course objectives to the world around them. In local news, according to the Stephenville Empire-Tribune, Erath County Volunteer Fire Rescue welcomed a brand new 2016 Pierce tanker, thanks to a $200,000 grant from the Texas A&M Forest Service. This tanker is equipped with a 2,000-gallon water tank, pump, deck gun, backup camera with sound and rollout trays on both sides of the truck. Chief Chris Brooks reported that this new addition is smaller and can get into more places than the larger trucks can. It also helps increase the longevity of other vehicles because they can use the new tanker to protect structures during a fire. Brooks said the department is very grateful for the access to different grant programs because without them, he doesn't know how departments would stay in business. And now today's Texas national and international news from the Associated Press. In Texas news, Tanya Couch, the mother of Ethan Couch, who is known for using an influenza defense in a fatal drunken driving wreck, was released from Tarrant County Jail in Fort Worth yesterday morning. Authorities believe her son fled the state in November as Texas prosecutors investigated whether he had violated his probation in the 2013 wreck that killed 4 people. Both were taken into custody last month in the resort of Puerto Vallarta after a call for pizza delivery tipped off authorities to their whereabouts. Tanya's $1 million bond for helping her son flee to Mexico has been reduced by the judge to $75,000. She will now be required to wear an electronic ankle monitor and remain at the home of her son, Stephen McWilliams, with an exception to appointments with her doctor and lawyer. Tanya is being charged with hindering the apprehension of a felon and could face up to 10 years in prison if convicted. Her son Ethan is still being held in Mexico. In national news yesterday morning, a man fatally shot his 14-year-old son in their home. Police in Cincinnati said the man thought his son had caught the bus for school Tuesday morning, but the teen returned home soon afterward. The man heard a noise in the basement and went to check on with a gun in his hand. The father was startled and fired, hitting the boy in the neck. The father called 911 and the boy was taken to Cincinnati Children's Hospital Medical Center where he died. Tuesday morning, no names have been released. In international news, Iran's state-run media reported that all 10 U.S. Navy sailors were released Wednesday afternoon after being detained by Iran for entering its territorial waters. Iran's Revolutionary Guard said the sailors were released after it was determined that their entry was not intentional. For today's weather forecast, it will be sunny with a high of 66 degrees and a low of 40 degrees. On Thursday, it will be sunny with a high of 69 degrees and a low of 40 degrees. This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter and check out our website at www.texannews.net. Today's broadcast was produced by Sydney Burns and Justin Pack.